Hello and welcome to my channel, Crafting Divas. Maggie here, bringing you a video flip through of the Recollections keepsake spiral recipe book. I got this when it was a doorbuster deal for $10, and I've never seen them previewed before, so I was very excited. I didn't even really know that Recollections had one. So I thought, well, I have the Happy Planner one. I will give Recollections a try. So I went ahead and bought it, and right away I'm really liking it. Just liking the layout of it all. I did a really quick flip through before I decided to videotape this, and I'm just really excited to get to using this. So our first thing is the cover, which does pop off. If you guys are aware that, they came up with this. I'm not sure if this is a new thing. I know they came out last year with them. Well, this year, 2017, in the summer. But I didn't know if they had done it in a recipe planner. So you can do do another cover if you like, or flip this one around if you like. I really love the retro feel of this cover, so I'm definitely going to keep it. And sorry for the glare. Let me see if this helps a little bit better so you can see it all. So first page is like a cover page telling you, so you can write down who it's, from what kitchen it came from, or whatever. If you decide to give this as a gift, you can write their name on it and when you decided to give it to them if you like, or you could just leave it blank as well. Next pages are conversion charts and measurements. So for those of us who are mathematically challenged, this is perfect. Next page is substitutions. So if you're missing things, it gives you a description or an idea of some things you can substitute in its place. So for example, baking powder. Hopefully it'll focus. 1 teaspoon of baking powder, you can substitute a 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda and a 1/2 teaspoon of cream of tartar, if people have cream of tartar. I don't know. I do, because I used to make Play-Doh. And then you have notes and pictures. Not really sure what kind of pictures you would want to post just alone in here, but there you go. It's got a little section for it. And then this one has a big kind of double section for the family favorite recipes pictures, which I thought was really cute concept, and they did it kind of in the old style of memory keeping, or keeping photos, where you cut the corners in and you put little corner edges, I guess they were called. They were sticky, and you would just kind of slide your picture in, so you can move them in and out. The next one is like a month or a year of special occasions. So this would be good to put, for each month, the person's who's having a birthday that month, and maybe their favorite deal, like their favorite ice cream, their favorite cake, their favorite treat, or something along those lines that you can put in there to keep for future reference in your baking or cooking. And then it gives you a contents page, which I'm not really sure is enough. They only give you 2 pages with 2 rows. So, if you plan on doing a lot of cooking, or if you're a big recipe person, or if you're trying to create this book as a giveaway or keepsake for a family member, I'm not really sure that this would be enough lines, but I don't know. And I'm not really sure that I personally am going to use it, but we'll see. And then another notes and pictures. So that brings us to the breakfast. So it has, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tabs. Okay. First tab, of course, being breakfast. Here's the cover. And then that's what each of the pages looks like. So, you have 2, you put your recipe up here, the ingredients, the directions, and then it gives you a section to list the main ingredients. If you want to have a seasonal variation of it, And, you know, you check off the difficulty level, the prep time, the cook time, the temperature at which you're cooking everything, and a good thing to serve it with all the way down here at the bottom. Or if you're a wine drinker and you know how to pair wine, you can also do wine pairings down here. Okay, so here is the sides. So cute. I just love the little retro feel to this whole thing. So here's the sides. And I'm not going to flip through all the recipe pages because they're all pretty much, the layout is pretty much the same. The only thing is that the sidebar is going to coordinate with the sides. So, for example, the cover of the sides is green. The sidebars are green. Okay? Here are your main dishes. Here's what the main dishes recipes section looks like. Here is desserts. So very cute. I have an apron that looks a lot like this with the pink and brown colors. So totally goes with my personality. And there are the recipes. Again, I don't know if you'll be able to see this, but this is like the dot matrix writing pad sections, and they're all like that. So, and then you have a miscellaneous section. So miscellaneous, you could put crock pot recipes in here, or casseroles, which are kind of like all encompassing. It's not just a main dish or whatever. That would be good to put on here. And then the last section is the meal planning section. Sorry, there's the cover. And then I'm going to do a double spread so you guys can see. So this is the weekly meal, and then on the back of each weekly meal, it gives you a market list to have so for you to like write down what you're going to need for the week. Great concept, great idea. Really could help a lot of like busy moms, because they can, after like 4 weeks of meal planning, so maybe after 3 months of meal planning, they could kind of just keep recycling the meals, or, you know, they have a good list of all the meals that they routinely go to, and it'll help meal planning in the future a lot easier. However, because this is a spiral function or a spiral notebook, unless you buy the punch for the spirals, you will not be able to add to this or switch them around or move them around or pull this out and take it to the grocery store with you or anything like that. So I guess for this part, the weekly market list, maybe you'd have to take a picture of it with your camera and take that with you. So that's the only negative aspect to having a spiral bound recipe planner. But again, they do have the punch that you can buy for this, and then just kind of snip all these little things off. You know, just give them a quick cut, and then you can have removable sheets. Then you could, you know, use it that way. And then in the back, after the meal planning, they have a couple of note pages. So notes here and thoughts here. Now, again, I think in theory this is really good and really cute concept of it looking like a chalkboard, but if you don't have a white pen, then you really can't use it. So you have to buy yourself a white pen, or maybe a silver metallic might show up. I'm not sure. I'd have to see what's going to happen with there. And then they give you a couple of sheets of stickers. So you have like just little hot peppers, thumbs up, and then if you flip them on, they could be thumbs down, love or heart stickers, smiley stickers, you know, all sorts of ways. Here's, they have little extra notes tabs that you can use if you've changed the recipe from when you originally wrote it. You just stick one of those with the different notes. You got a couple of headings here: soups, main dishes, beverages, breakfasts, little clocks signaling the time it took, scales. So all cool little things that you can kind of change and add a little flair to your recipe pages. And then this one is just super cute. I just love these. Like I said, I'm really happy with the whole retro feel for it. Now I just got to run out and buy a white pen for all these chalkboard labels. And then in the back, they have a pocket page or folder page. It's got 2 pockets. Happiness is homemade, and then little pot and seafood type pictures. And then the last thing they have is a pocket to maybe store some washi tapes or that white pen so that you don't lose it or have to look for it every time you need it. Or if you're going to use only one type of pen throughout the whole page and you want to keep the feel the same, you know, you keep it all stored here so you don't constantly have to figure out which pen it was that you started with. And then this is the back. That little sticky. Once again, I am in love with this. I'm going to have some learning curves on it, but other than the spiral, me not being real happy with it, I really like it. I like the gold spiral. I like the look of it. I like the feel of it. I like the concept of it, that if you could possibly add more to it if you get the punch, or, you know, sit there and cut all of these out, punch it with the real small paper, a hole puncher, and then cut them all out. So we'll see what I wind up doing. Knowing me, I probably will go out and buy the spiral punch for this and just take it from there. Well, that's all I have for you guys, Crafting Divas. Make sure to subscribe and follow us. Follow me. Let me know what you think on this recipe book, and what kind of videos you'd like to see in the future. And that is all. I hope you guys have a fabulous weekend. Bye.